I've only had sex twice in my life, and it was over a decade ago. That's not a typo. That's not a joke. That's not some dramatic exaggeration to get your attention. Though, let's be real, it did get your attention, didn't it? Because in a world where people brag about their body counts like it's a high score in a video game, this is the kind of confession that makes you pause mid-scroll and go, wait, what? So, welcome to mindsnap, where we don't just snap minds, we shatter them. And today, we're talking about the quiet, awkward, painfully relatable truth that no one talks about. What happens when the world thinks you're a sexual wild child, but you're actually a decade-long desert? Okay, let's rewind. Because this isn't just some random confession from a stranger online. This is your life. Or at least, the life of someone who posted this in a subreddit. I mean, someone posted online. And suddenly, the internet is losing its mind over it. And I get why. Because on the surface, you seem like the kind of person who should be out here collecting notches on their bedpost. You joke about sex. You talk about it openly. You read erotica. You masturbate. You have a healthy sex drive. You're not some prude who's afraid of the act itself. But here's the twist. You're terrified of the vulnerability that comes with it. And that's the part that guts me. Because sex isn't just sex to you. It's not some transactional, throwaway act. It's not a TikTok trend where you swipe right and boom, instant gratification. No, to you, sex is this intimate, almost sacred thing. A bridge between two people that requires trust, connection, emotional safety. And one-night stands? Oh, honey, you'd feel awful afterward. Not because you regret the act itself, but because you'd feel like you used someone, or worse, that you let someone use you. And that's the heartbreak of it all. Because you want sex. You crave it. You read erotica to feel it. You touch yourself to experience it. But the second it comes to real people, you freeze. Not because you don't like sex, but because you care too damn much. And in a world that treats sex like it's as casual as ordering a latte, that's a problem. Let's talk about the dating landscape you're navigating, because it's a minefield. You're not some supermodel. You're not dripping in confidence. You're average, maybe even below average, and that's okay. But in a dating world where looks and charisma often dictate who gets attention, that's a tough hill to climb. And relationships? They don't just happen. They take work. They take luck. They take being in the right place at the right time with the right person. And if you're not naturally meeting a lot of people, well, sex doesn't just fall into your lap either. So here you are, stuck in this weird middle ground. You have the desire. You have the drive. But you don't have the comfort to be that vulnerable with someone unless there's a real, meaningful connection first. And that's where the frustration kicks in. Because you're not frigid. You're not broken. You're not prude. You're just human. And in a world that glorifies casual sex as the ultimate freedom, your standards make you feel like an alien. I need to pause here. Because this is the part that hurts. Not because you're wrong for feeling this way, but because you're right. Sex should mean something. Connection should matter. Vulnerability shouldn't be something to fear. But the world doesn't work that way anymore. Let's be real for a second. There's a part of you that wonders, am I missing out? And of course you are. Because sex isn't just about the act, it's about the experience. The laughter, the teasing, the intimacy of two people exploring each other. The way it feels to be wanted, to be chosen, to be seen. And you've been waiting for that. For years. But here's the thing, your standards aren't a flaw. They're a strength. The problem isn't that you're too picky. The problem is that the world has lowered the bar so much that caring about sex feels like a radical act. And that's sad, because you deserve someone who sees sex the way you do. Someone who gets that it's not just physical, it's emotional, it's spiritual, it's real. But until that person shows up, you're stuck in this limbo, wanting but not taking, craving but not reaching. And that's the loneliest feeling in the world. I don't know what the solution is. Maybe there isn't one. Maybe this is just your truth to carry. Maybe the lesson isn't about changing who you are, but about accepting it. Because here's the thing, you're not broken. You're not weird. You're not less than anyone else. You just have a different definition of what sex and love should mean. And in a world that's all about instant gratification, that's rare, that's precious, that's beautiful. So maybe the real question isn't why haven't I had sex in 10 years? Why should I settle for anything less than what I truly want? Asterisk. I don't know about you, but I'm sitting here feeling everything after reading this confession. Angry, sad, hopeful, frustrated. Because this isn't just a story, it's a mirror. A mirror held up to a society that's forgotten what intimacy really means. A mirror held up to the quiet desperation of people who care too much to just use each other. A mirror held up to you, and to anyone who's ever felt like they didn't fit into the mold of what sex should be. So tell me, was this person right or wrong to feel this way? Drop your verdict below. And if you've ever felt this same quiet ache, the longing for connection in a world that only wants convenience, let's talk about it. Because you're not alone. And hey, if you made it this far, you clearly care. And that's something to be proud of. Subscribe, hit the bell, and let's keep this conversation going. Because the world needs more people who feel as deeply as you do.